She was praised often, trusted deeply, asked to support onboarding. It sounded harmless, professional even. She didn't know that those words were the beginning of her exit, not because she failed, not because she was warned, but because sometimes in the workplace, the most dangerous changes happen quietly. This is the story of a young woman who trained her replacement without knowing she was doing it. She was the kind of employee managers relied on. Not loud, not flashy, just consistent. Deadlines were met. Errors were rare. Processes improved quietly in the background. When something went wrong, she fixed it. When something worked, she moved on. Praise came often, but casually. Reliable. Strong performer. Such a team player. She believed she was secure, because good work should count for something. One afternoon, her supervisor called her aside. Nothing formal, no meeting invite, just a calm request. "We're bringing someone new on the team," they said. "Could you help them settle in?" It felt like recognition. They trusted her knowledge, her systems, her patience. She didn't hesitate. Of course she would help. That's what dependable people do. The new hire arrived eager. Questions came quickly, how things were done, why processes worked a certain way, what shortcuts to avoid. She explained everything, not vaguely, not defensively, clearly, thoroughly. She shared templates, walked through systems, explained decisions that weren't written anywhere. The new hire took notes. She smiled. This felt like teamwork. Weeks passed. She noticed small changes. Tasks she usually handled were reassigned temporarily. Meetings she once led now had new facilitators. She was still busy, but differently busy. More guidance, less ownership. When she asked questions, answers were vague. Just restructuring. Nothing to worry about. She wanted to believe that, so she did. Feedback sessions continued. "You've been amazing. Such a support. We really appreciate you." But nothing specific followed. No growth conversation, no future clarity, just appreciation. She began to feel strange, grateful but uneasy, because praise without direction can sometimes be a distraction. It happened quietly. Her access changed. Her responsibilities were officially reassigned. The new hire was now leading. She was told it was a transition, but no timeline was given, no explanation, just adjustment. That's when it clicked. She hadn't been onboarding. She had been transferring herself out of relevance. There was no formal meeting, no performance review, no conversation that began with, "We need to talk." Just a slow shift. Responsibilities moved quietly. Decisions happened elsewhere. Her role became smaller without being renamed. That's how it happens most times, not through conflict, but through silence. She realized something important. When organizations want to remove someone, they don't always confront them. Sometimes they simply stop involving them, and because she had never been told anything was wrong, she kept cooperating, kept helping, kept explaining, kept filling gaps, believing good faith would be returned with clarity. But clarity never came. What she learned too late was this: silence at work is not neutral. It is often a decision already made. Training others is not the problem. Being helpful is not the mistake. But clarity matters. In healthy workplaces, onboarding is transparent, transitions are explained. Roles are clearly defined, and expectations are shared early, not after decisions are made. If you are ever asked to train someone, it is not wrong to ask questions. Questions like, what is this role meant to support? How does this affect my responsibilities? Is this a temporary transition or a long-term change? These questions are not signs of insecurity. They are signs of professionalism. Praise should never replace honest conversation, and appreciation should never come without direction. If your value is real, it can withstand transparency. If a system avoids clarity, it is often because clarity would expose uncomfortable intentions. The lesson isn't to stop helping. The lesson is to stop helping blindly, because cooperation without context can quietly move you out of relevance. She didn't lose her job that day, but she lost something just as important, certainty, and she learned a truth many people learn too late. Transparency matters more than praise, because praise can fade quietly, but clarity protects you.